rewatch. Let's do this, boys. Because I'm going to do a little bit of a little look-see. Oh, this kills me. Yeah. Let's do it. Is what it is. Claim free ticket. Now, I'm a little bit nervous about the old battle conditions this round. Mass enforcement, enemy attack speed, and enemy speed. Wow, we were. With orb resistance, it makes me think that Death Ray might be helpful. Protector's ultimate. So I kind of fear chipping in this tournament. Chipping seems to be something that could be like a real thing. So, man, I'm like low-key contemplating like a black hole build. What do you reckon? Black Holio. Fujin! My man, how are ya? I was just saying, I'm low-key contemplating a black hole build. I don't know if I'll get perma uptime. But, hey, I might get close to it, eh? I might get close to it. And what I can't wait to get is when we get to the stage where we can do attack speed mastery. Peter, what's good? What's good? And some stage, if any time any of you guys want, we can jump into a VC if you want. And just shoot this shit and hit some yarns. It's super easy for me to set up. I'm getting a little bit okay at this technology stuff. Getting a little bit okay. I'm also curious about a OA build. OA kind of setup. But we'll see, boys. We'll see. We'll see. My tower will get crushed in champs today. What are the battle conditions? Might just rock AD. Because why not? I mean, I'm not sure if I need all the stuns. The only thing that makes me think that I might need some stuns is for Rays, if Rays become the problem. So I'm going to try this and see what we get to. It's all worth a try. It is all worth a try, boys. Take our summon off. Our summons. Junior, what's up? Knockback resistance, armored enemies, Protector's ultimate, enemy attack speed. Protector's ultimate can be absolute cancer because it can just throw RNG at you. And I think that's some of the stuff that like cousin Sam was talking about, like just getting a little bit of. I was hoping with all of my heart that was the direction that everybody was going to lean, was more to when they say, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, that when they say, oh, we want to give you guys something to make it easier to deal with, like a version of easier is more consistency. So we're going to do something to help things be a little bit more consistent for you. And by the sounds of it, some of the stuff they're yarning about seems to be the go. I think if I try 72. It might not quite be perma black hole, but it might be just enough to try to capture some of the protectors. Like get pretty close to it. We're gonna lose a bit of damage. Actually quite a lot of damage. But It might be worth a try. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the black hole and we'll have a little look-see at it, boys. See how far away from Perma it is. So it's a wee bit of time. But the thing that I'm most worried about is the protector pulling in. Why is my range going up? Because I didn't lock it. I'm a little bit worried about a protector coming in and then pulling other mobs in. That's kind of something that I definitely don't want. But it's all worth a try. It's all worth a try. XL Daily Puff Daddy, good luck. Good luck to you too, big guy, if you haven't done yours. I'm pretty sure you do yours a little bit earlier. It's most likely the knockback that's annoying. Without Perma Black Hole, this tourney will be trash. Yeah, I always remember trying to get Perma Black Hole in tournaments where it was really hard. Xenomorph, what's up? What's up? Actually, AFK. My man. What's up, fam? What's up? What's up? I think we're pretty set, except for I'll just lock the range, boys. We'll up the range. Alright, let's just lock that. Bro, I tell you what, bro. I showed this channel to one of the little young pups at school. At work. And showed him the tower. And like, bro, we were like full on egging him on, eh? And one of the boys was like, yeah, bro, go download the tower. I bet you won't last 3 hours. He's like, I tried it. I quit after the second time that I died. And he goes, look at his tower. And then he straight away downloaded it. So I told him that I'll stream tonight. So hopefully he tunes in. Hopefully he tunes in, boys. And we can be on our top performance. Taylor, what's up? Eagle. Wait, this isn't Eagle from the guild, is it? Can't be. Alright, boys. Let's just try Perma Black Hole. Let's see what we get to, eh? Because we all know XL Daily permanently likes a black hole. Alright, let's do this. Now, there's going to be a little bit of fiddling around with me. I tell you what, boys, it isn't the first time you guys have fiddled around with me. Let's do this. Bro, and when am I going to get an ancestral project funding, boys? Holy moly. When are we going to ever? Surely when a banner comes out. Let's get these skips done. And then let's go from there. Okay, I'm thinking, what did I say, 72? I don't know if that's quite enough for coverage. For the size of the black hole. Yeah, 72. But hopefully it's enough to just catch something. What's this? Okay, yeah, boys, we're up. Bro, I tell you what, bro, I've been playing the shit out of the Temu Tower. Bro, the Temu Tower... Like, I've played all the Temu Towers. All of them. And for the most part, they all come up with something that's very close to the tower that we have all known to grow and love. And that sometimes it's a love-hate relationship. But there's, in all the Temu Towers, there's generally some stuff in there that it's like, I wish that our tower would have. Like, for example, I think I mentioned it the other time, this Temu Tower, when you unlock the gem pack, it automatically collects the ads for you. Just when we need the soundboard. Like, come on, fam. Come on. To the point where my uncle will ban you if you try to find the way to auto collect ads, bro, and then you just get it off the box. And there's like this other Temu Tower that I played, and with cash that you earn in round, you can queue up purchases with it up to like 5 or 10 times or something like that. So you can say 50 purchases of this, 10 purchases of that, and you just stack it up and then let it do its thing, and it gives you that chance to be a little bit idle. Now for the most part, all these games are samey, and I'm not really referring to like the tower. I mean all mobile games. You know, Brick Breakers, those Rise of Kingdoms. You know, what's that one that was in the ads of all the videos? And those guys would like all do like Raid Shadow Legends, all that. They're all samey. So it's like at a certain point, it's like, you know, it's just going to be a thing that there's going to be heaps of clones of something that's successful. And this is one of those games that's extremely successful. But I truly reckon that, you know, looking to these other games that are trying to clone you and then one-up you, or take a portion of your audience, as a consumer of a product, you know, we look to things like that and be like, damn, like, I don't necessarily think the grass is greener, but I feel like, I mean, if I had something, whether that's business, you know, anything, you always look to the competition, you see what adjustments that they're making according to the market, and then you one up them on it. So it'll be like, I've got an ad pack thing, and then you no longer have to watch the ads, and the next guy's got one that says like, okay, well, my one will automatically collect. He's already one up you. It doesn't matter. The market does not care how you feel about something or ideology replaced around it. The market will always vote with its wallet. Now, will any of the Temu towers top the real tower? No. But people vote with their wallet, and if they choose to purchase things in other games and stuff that could otherwise go to you, you know, then it's very wise from a company standpoint to not be rigid, and that a vision should always be malleable and be willing to change, and should always one up your competition. If somebody clones you and tries to one up you, go fucking one up them back. When it's up, boys. When it's up, it's up. You know, you want to fucking make yours auto-collect? Watch this. Mine auto... When you buy my gem pack now, mine auto-collects and it gives you a free motorboat. So there's little things like that that I reckon, like, from a company standpoint, if you play the competition's game, you could be like, oh, you cheeky little cunts. I'm going to introduce that into my game. And it's just smart evolution, and it stops... it keeps your company extremely malleable in that. But the Temu Tower is like super cheesy. It's so cheesy. Like, me and JR were going through it. We did a vid call, a VC, and we were going through it, and it was like, it was beyond. I like it when people take inspiration from something and make it their own. Copy a formula or something and then switch it up. A good example would be Path of Exile and Diablo. Similar to the core and bones, but they've switched it up in their own ways. They're different games, but very similar. And like Chris has already said, like, that's what inspired him to design his game, was directly from Diablo. Like, locked himself in spring break or whatever, you know, spend his whole summer holidays jamming the game, and then that inspired him to go and grind out and create grinding gear games. But this Temu Tower I'm playing at the moment is like, it's probably too samey. And when I say samey, boys, I mean, like, all the purchase packs cost the same. Bro, the tournaments roll on the same day. It has literally the same cards. Like, literally the same cards. Like, damage card, attack card, slow aura. It's like, it's super samey. Like, probably a little bit too much. And it just has a little sprinkle of something. Like, you can unlock this you can unlock this lab. And in the lab, you can click on a tab. Like, if I clicked on attack, I can lock it. And it doesn't, like, lock it to stop it from free ups. Yes, I've got free ups too. It doesn't stop it like it's locking it from free ups. What it does is it spends all your in-game cash on that upgrade. So it's just like these small little quality of life features in that. It's got Golden Tower. It's got Death Wave. That's a S tier weapon, by the way, boys. And now that our tower's like super automated, I get a chance to play these other games. But there's nothing that's really striking my fancy. Like, I don't know what I'm looking for. It's like I want a game to like soak into. Now that we've finally got our tower to a stage where it's automated. But I also don't want to spend the time. So like, I've been hard out looking in the idle incremental genre. And I think that Steam even has an incremental tag now. If you guys are even looking at incremental games. But I don't really know what. I've attempted Eidolon a few times. But, whoa. But I checked this one, the most comprehensive, or some shit, the most comprehensive beginner's guide into Eidolon. It was a 21-hour video. I was like, this is a beginner's guide? 21 hours for a beginner's guide? Bro, this must be a playthrough. Boys, it's not even a playthrough. It's a guide. And then what's more atrocious about a 21-hour guide is there's no timestamps. I was like, there's no fucking timestamps. Bro, this is going... And then I jumped straight to the comment section because I was like, I'm surely this is going to fizz some cunts out. I jumped straight into the comment section and one of the first comments was like, one last video before I go to bed. Bro, like, stuff like that, bro. Like, that's when the internet's the best. I know all you old cunts in there. You all fucking old cunts. You might think you're young cunts, but you're all fucking old cunts. I know you get the humour too. $845 ways for 12. Have Protector's Ultimate and Armored Enemies. Yeah, Protect Ult and especially Armored when you really want your Thorns and your Orbs to do something. And when it's just not pulling through for you, it's a bit like, ugh. Right, what do we got here? Sab. So that's around the 900s of Sab. Fiddle with your own black hole, you reckon? Pixar, it didn't count, eh? See, this is what I'm avoiding. So those protectors, that's what we're avoiding, lads. That's what we're avoiding. Alright, there's the charger. Drop the wall. We got him. Didn't lose a energy shield. So we must have stunned him or something. Don't know. Alright, there's the second overcharger. Oh. Oh, get him. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, boys. I'll tell you what I do need. I need more spotlight angle. That way we just guarantee that every fucking thing's in these 22-inch arms, boys. Did you guys see Tag's live stream and then he was going over Mashed Potatoes account? And one thing they were looking at was him getting Spotlight Plus. What more needs to be said apart from 22-inch arms? You want 22-inch arms, boys? Go get Spotlight Plus. Third overcharge. And a Death Defy foot. Okay. So we're pretty stacked in the overcharge near the start. Have to keep that in mind, boys. Okay, let's do our target priority. And we're going to put range up there. Just so I try to avoid getting chippaged. I'm going to put range. I'm going to kick out fast. I'm going to throw up elites. In case there's a... What is it? Not protector. What am I fucking... In case there's a ray. I should probably do... Death ray off. JR, love-hate relationship with the mob pulling system for sure, bro. I try not to let it beat me up. Because listen here, boys, the only one that's going to beat me is me beating myself. So I try not to let it wind me up, but hey, look, kids, I'm human too, man. I'm human too. I am not. No, what was that? Protector ultimate dog. You fucking cunt. You fucking cunt. Yeah, fuck. We all know it needs a bit of love. We all know it needs a bit of love. Mawheelan, what's up? Hachu! I've started playing the game. Been learning as I go. Let's have a look at this profile. Is that you, Adriel? Adriel. Why did I lose my chat? Oh no, there it is. I think they plan to add, and they would add more quality of life to the vault, exactly like features you're describing, and not have complaints to the access. It's definitely a pinch point. I played Eidolon for a little while. There's so many different mechanics and systems in that games. It's like, that's what, like, I'm not sure what I want to be playing, and this doesn't mean that I'm not playing the tower, bro. The tower fucking plays me, boys. It's just like, now we're in such a good spot. Like, but I don't know what else. Am I being fussy? Am I just, is it because I'm an old cunt now? And I don't want to, like, lose myself into Korean pay-to-win slop again. Like, that's probably one rule, boys. I don't think I'm going to touch another pay-to-win Korean slop again. Ever. I can't do that to myself. Can't do that to myself. I'm not doing it again. Not putting myself through that. I'd probably watch a video like that and fall asleep in 20 minutes. Bro, I'll tell you what, bro. I got through like 10 minutes of the video and it was not bad. Like, I was fucking hyped too. Like, he's like going on about it. And like, I was getting hyped. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, boys. Alright, how do we lose the nuke? Oh, look at that. 320 Q. Wow, we were. Let's see when we kill the next elite. Only 3-0? Oh. Don't know why I was expecting more than that. Look, it was a good attempt. It was a good attempt. I'm going to try one more thing with this. With you boys. And it's more of an experiment to gauge how much work I need to do. It's a experiment. Yeah, an experiment to see how much work I've got up my sleeve. And we'll see how it goes. It's probably a little bit stupid testing in tournament. That's probably like the dumbest way to do it. But hey, gentlemen, we've been on to do dumb things. We've been on to do dumb things. Lots of things in life can be solved with 21-inch arms. Amen, brother. Amen. JR says, also, bro, might be just me, but the video seems a few seconds behind the audio. Oh, no. What about this? Let me know if that seems behind. Yeah, shut the fuck up. We'll get your auto restart. Boys, I hope they're getting it to everyone soon, fam. Honestly. I hope they're giving it to everyone soon. In a thereabouts way. Whatever giving it to everybody soon looks like. I mean, lower the threshold for keys to like everybody that places in Legends gets keys. And put auto restart down at the bottom. Right at the bottom, boys. Chuck it right at the bottom. First unlock. And then at least if people skip it, because there are people known to skip it, at least if people skip it, they skip it by choice. Eidolon can be fun, but it does get very grinding, and there's a ton of paid packs that boost your progress. What are you ranking against? Is there like some sort of rank system? Cul-de-sac says it's synchronized. Sweet. Sometimes you can, like, I run into sync issues sometimes with a video, and I don't know why. Just sometimes it goes out of sync, and most of the time that's when like after it's been recorded, it can save fine, but uploading it to YouTube, and when that happens, it fucks me off. Like, it's like, what the fuck, man? Mr. Riddler, what's up? What's up? It's going good now? First time tuning in and donating already. Thanks for the recommend. Hachu, my man. Boys, now, you guys know the drill. Hachu, first time tuning in. So, the rule is, boys, when you go to the booby bar, it's $1 for a motorboat. So a $1 motorboat looks like, imagine these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or, that's if you get a generous one, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4 for $1. You go like this. Put the dollar in your mouth. Like that. Yes. Hey, over here. Vamonos. Come over here. You got that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what we came up with, even though the price is up for negotiation, boys, what we came up with is that I should get a discount. 10 cents a motorboat. If I get it for my wife. $5 there, boys. We're up. We're up. There's 50 motorboats. Let's see if we can get a motorboat on stream. She says, she says, I'm watching you. I can see your stupid face. I say, babe, just one motorboat on camera for the boys. Just one motorboat. We'll put you like out of frame, just like this. Where's frame? Frame's here. Frame's here. We'll get the girls in, just like that. Just have the girls out here. But oh, we gotta do, what is it? 50. Bro, will be like chain lightning cracking off. She said she could see my stupid face. She said, here's your fucking motorboat. Let's negotiate the price, please. Oh, you're terrible. Hachu, my man. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. For Eidolon ranking, there is a tome in World 4 that measures all kinds of progress. Ah, so people get hungry for the rank. I see. And I mean, yeah, that's all that sort of stuff is, you know, that's what helps, you know, keep a game alive and that sort of stuff. Cul-de-sacs cracking up. Based on your ranking percent, every month you get a name tag that gives you stat boost. Ah, so people are getting yoked as for the stat boost. I suppose there's a motorboat counter just like GT Plus until the duration ends. Boom, 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 boom. Bounce shot maxed. Oh, you're terrible. You're terrible. Babe, so is that a no? Oh, bro, you guys. Oh, what's his name settled in now? Old Crumpet. So on Saturday, you guys met him. On Saturday, you got. Oh, okay. Before we carry on with the yarn, let's have a look at the bracket. If you see somebody you know, give him a shout out. Don't know Brandon Taylor. We know Taylor. Bonnie's? I don't know why I was thinking Bonsai. Architect. Wow, Architect sounds tough as eh? Frank Meow. Alright, here it is, boys. Hold your breath. Do we know PJ1? Who's PJ1? What the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this kid? Holy shit. NATO. NATO is a cool name. That's a cool handle. Hideous 89. Boys, 89, we're up. Kukov. Okay, so is it mainly... I mean, technically this guy should beat us. This guy should be okay. And then this guy's a fucking game freak. Holy shit. PJ1. God damn. Is that you, Peter? Fuck off, that's you. No, no way that's you. Is that actually your account? Bro, look at this gun. That's not you, Peter. You fucking wish that was you. Is that actually you? Is that you, you fucking ugly cunt? Holy... You're a game freak, bro. Look at this game freak. Bro, this guy just sacrificed all the motorboats and just went and got yoked. Holy shit, bro. 21-inch arms. This fucking 8,047-inch arms. Bro, look at this cunt. 8,000 waves in tier 21. Holy shit. He just gave up all the fucking motorboats. He was like, you know what, boys? I'm not having a motorboat for 3 years. Bro, you're out of it, cunt. Didn't know about the motorboat. Look at that. The bro's like, come on, fam, I paid up. I paid up. Where's my 10 cent motorboats, boys? Bro, you're a beast, G. Holy fuck. But I don't know you were a fucker. Oh, bro, hey, look, and I don't mean that like, I don't know you were that tough. Bro, that's tough as fuck. Shit. Peter definitely needs to try. Peter says bring on the coconuts. Peter definitely needs to touch grass. There is no saving him. There is no help. There is no helping somebody that's just casually doing 8,000 waves. Gents, what did I say I wanted to try? Oh, that's what I said I wanted to try. Well, I didn't say it, but I was thinking it. Okay, we're going to take off Wave Accelerator, Death Ray. It's only 2 card slots. Go put that in. Go put that in. I'm gonna sub in the extra defense. I'm gonna put in the regen. And I want to see how much room, how much more I need to grow my love handles in order to get, like, let's say 50Q. 50Q health. Let's say 50Q health. We could sub out cash. Well, we need cash, but we'll swap it. You fucking know the drill. You know the drill, boys. You know the drill. Claim. Boom. Let's do this. Alright, so I only got 200 billion regen. Adriel, welcome to the game too, bro. Welcome to the game. Bro, you know you're the only person that I know that, like, always says they're gonna tune in, apart from XL Daily. But everyone that always says they're gonna tune in and they never do. So when they never do, I just thrash them at work. I'll find the most rubbish job, and that's their job now. Alright, so I suppose I'm supposed to get attack level skips. Okay, so if that's 100T, do we reckon that I'm going to get... I reckon 2Q. We'll get 2Q. So I think last time we attempted this, I only got like 2Q. By the second overcharge, bro, just cracked one-shotted me. I couldn't believe it. Fuck, I'm not wasting cash on this. Are we really wasting cash on this? Because somehow, I reckon if we got to 100Q health, at least 50Q, we would be able to tank the first couple overcharge or something like that. But outside of that, I've never been able to generate enough, what do you call it? I've never been able to generate enough HP to make any of it worthwhile. Because like Peter the fucking goat, bro, I can't believe that account, Peter. Bro, you're out of it, cunt. You are the Aussie steak and cheese. Alright, so that's 200T there. So does that mean it's... That's not even a Q? That's Sag. How the fuck do we get more? So I think we're supposed to like sub out something and put defense. Because I'm trying to think of like, where are all my multipliers? And then how much more do I need? Which we all know the answer is like shitloads, but I'm trying to gauge like, let's say I'm trying to gauge how many months of investment. And those months of investment may be better off put somewhere else, like Defense Absolute, boys. Defense Absolute. Nova, what's good? There's another Tall Timber in here? Who's the other guy? This cunt? He's a fucking... Look at this nerd, eh? Oh, fucking hell, boys. Look at this cunt. He's another guy that gave up on motorboats. He's like, I don't like boobies. I like cubicles. I like squares, bro. That is fucking hell. That is something else, boys. Wrecked. Bro, you better, bro, kick his ass, bro. Show him how we do it down under. Show him how we do it down under. We don't fuck around here. Yeah, Nova Sky 8K is fucking crazy. Hachu says, been playing 4 hours non-stop. Let's go, boys. Bro, we got ourselves another victim. Another victim to the tower. So to put it in perspective for what you're seeing, Hachu, is... So these are the tournaments. And this is the league. So you should have a tournament depending on where you are. I think you unlock it at a certain stage. But these are all the different leagues. So you start out here and then you promote up. And I think once you get to here, you can't go backwards from there. Like you're locked or some shit like that. But you're locked to go from there up. And then each difficulty scales. Now the main thing that you're looking for is the currency stones. So all of them will get a certain amount of stones. Now, with those stones, you unlock this tab here, which is your... It's called Ultimate Weapons. So, the first Ultimate Weapon that you want to go for, and you should be able to get your first Ultimate Weapon in, like, your first week, just from the free unlocks, is Golden Tower. So, when you pick the tab where you pick your first Ultimate Weapon... It will come up with an option of 3. And hopefully Golden Tower is one of your first ones. If it's not one of your first ones, we would probably hope that Deathwave is one of your first ones. Or Black Hole is one of your options. And those are all good Econ weapons. Deathwave has probably got a little bit more utility at the start, so probably for beginners' sake, Deathwave's probably like the better out of that and Black Hole. But Black Hole scales up quite nicely. But you definitely want to get Golden Tower in that, and you should definitely get it in your first run. You can catch up with me tomorrow at work if there's any questions that you have. But you should hopefully have the ability to do a tournament tonight, and you should definitely never miss them, because when I first started the game, I didn't do any tournaments for the first couple weeks. I just didn't know what it was. I was like, fucking roll with that shit. Bro, that's a lot of downtime in the Black Hole. Bro, we've only got 600 T health. This is going to be a slog, eh? What I do need to do is I need to build up my EHP so I can complete my attack dissonance. So that I can, or not even complete, just get some more levels in it. And the reason why I want some levels in it is so that I can actually move to tier 18. We're so close, boys. We're so close. So close I can smell it. So close I can smell it, boys. Be there for the stream or B square. Let's go. The game got to me and I wanted to learn more on strats. Let's go, bro. I could see when I showed you at work, and especially once I turned all the toggles on. Like, look at this. So, like, this is like your graphics in that. They only recently just did this. But I seen, like, as soon as I toggled everything on, and you see it, like, graphically, and it's, like, doing its thing. I could see you looking at it like, fuck, what's this game? It's the fucking best game you've ever played, boy. It'll have you setting alarms to keep that bitch going. But definitely, they've made a lot of improvements to the earlier stages where you are to make things a bit easier. One thing that you should probably work on outside to getting to the tournament is you should work on trying to achieve these challenge boxes, because these ones here have the stones, and the stones is the currency that you're really chasing. So these are all the currencies over here. Stones is over there. That's what you want. And that's how you're going to unlock your ultimate weapons and everything like that and get upgrades. So to put it in perspective, my account is since August the 10th. So we're coming up on my second birthday for my account. And I would say I'm somewhere near the middle to the edge of mid-game. I'm somewhere in the middle of mid-game. Like, I'm not in-game. I'm not, like, beginner game or whatever you fucking call it, early game. But I'm somewhere around there. So it's a slow burn. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If there's got any questions, bro, definitely sing out. And boys, you already know. Guess who's gonna get a promotion on my side at work? Just get rid of anyone who from the team. Chop the boys' heads off on the team because they don't play the tower. Sorry, boys, it's tower players only. We'll turn all these toggles off. I'm gonna leave Deathwave on though. I'm gonna leave Inner Landmine on as well, and Spotlight, because I'm always super interested what's falling in the gap. I want to see what this downtime's pretty rugged, boys. You know what I am gonna do? I might ditch this. I might ditch the black hole. Why is it so fucking slow? Concentrate. Focus, Peter. Focus. I tell you what, Peter with 8,000 waves on tier 21. He definitely focused. My man locked in. My man locked in to get those waves, bro. What flavor is it? What flavor is it? Dick flavor. It's always dick flavor. Have you got another worker hooked? Rudy's like, bro, this guy's like cancer. He's getting all of us hooked. McChicken Joe. What's up, fam? How's it going, Clouded? Driving home from work. Bro, you should absolutely watch me while you're driving home from work. Don't worry about the road, bro. Don't worry about the road. How's it going, bro? Hope you had a good day at work. And if it was a shit day, I'm happy for you that it's over. Nova, I need some motorboat action, babe. The boys are calling for it. Peter says, any room for him in your guild? Bro, I actually do have a space. I got a slot. So if you use this code here, I'm going to put it in chat. In the guild feature, use that there, YGFNC C6. Put that code in there. I'll get a notification. You join the guild, big guy. Take care of you. Prim C's okay. New personal wave 517 in Legends. Bro, that's awesome. 517 is really good, bro. Especially with Legends being the tier 17 plus. Still feeling on the edge because of sleepers. I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean. Is PJ1 really Peter? Yeah, bro, he's a fucking game freak, eh? Bro, he's a game freak. So look at that. I've only gotten to not even a Q of HP. This is diabolical, bro. So I think I'm supposed to drop... What are we dropping? Regen? And putting in defense? Like, so I'm basically need to 50x my health. Holy moly, boys. Got to 50x our health. Easy. Easy. What are you talking about? Easy, easy, easy. John, what's up? What's up? Good day, sir. Good day to you too, my man. Bro, did you guys see that Medal of Honor dude that just got his award? I seen it on a video this morning while I was at work. And he got handed his award by Uncle Trump. But I seen the interview that they did with him afterwards, his Medal of Honor. Bro, and it's the saddest interview I've ever seen. Like, bro, old mate just seen, bro, he's been shot 19 times, bro. So he's basically like, I don't know, he's like 5 times stronger than 50 Cent. The bro's a beast. Fought in 2 wars. But I tell you what, I bet Peter's towel was better than his. Alright, look at the damage that the overcharge is doing. Oh, where did it go? It doesn't really, like, you don't, like, it's hard to fucking gauge these things, eh? But I know there's another one coming up. There he is. Boom, 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 boom. Fucking drilling me. What's that shockwave at? Nah, shockwave seems about right. Alright, so it was very close. But he clearly took that because he took 2 energy shields too. So, yeah. I'm going to need like 50 Q. I need like 50 Q health. Like damage reduction or not, without that, like building ourselves up to that point, there's no point playing around with it. But for me, it's a good gauge to see what sort of numbers. That's why I wanted to test it, to be like, okay, what would I need to put into it? Because I need to get up my EHP anyway, so that I can do my dissonance. Because I need to fucking hurry up and get that over and done with. See, here's this gay cunt. He's probably gonna second wind us. You dog. Oh, I feel like that shockwave's just a touch too big. What's that at? 255? Like, it's not criminally big, but it's pretty big. Taylor says, Peter must be in the top 10. Barnes, good luck with your tourney, bro. Good luck with yours too, my man. Good luck with yours too. JR, did you use all your armor module shards already? Oh, shit. I forgot I had those. Nah, I didn't even use them, bro. They're all fucking sitting there. 243,000 of the cunts. Wow, that was silly of me. Because I swore that other tourney I did, I had like 2 Q health. Top 200-ish. Maybe there's a big fat fish out there. McChicken Joe not listening to you talk shit while I drive. Well, man. Who runs the G and tell Peter's towers? Your recovery is important too. You should bring that up to 2x. 2x. I've actually put a bit into the labs, eh? Can't even spell. Why isn't it searching? Is that not how you spell recovery? Or does it just not like searching on the phone? on a cloud phone. What's this at? Oh, that's like how much comes from a package. It's about 13%. I don't know if I want a high recovery. Like, do we really want a high recovery? I think I'd rather roll death defies. So like sponge on the wall as long as possible, and then just like smash the death defy. Expiry, what's up? What's up, Mr. Flipstar, my man? Peter's close enough. Tough place to get, bro. Top 200 is absolutely yoked, bro. It's 200 fellas that need to touch grass. The top 200, like everybody around Peter, like when they feel the sun on them, they're like that. That's all. It's all the top tower guys. It's like they're like that when they feel the sun. Like, oh, I might just stay inside, eh? Ooh. It's like we have to do something out in public, and I like get anxiety or something like that, eh? Like get anxious out in public. Or Clouded, you roll Death Defy once recovery can't handle it, but that could be 200 waves later, or 300 waves later. Oh, that's a really big recovery package, eh? I think the only problem with that is it strips all your energy shield, so the next thing after that would be just your demon mode or nuke, so you need like quite a big recovery package. But it must get pretty big. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen some people with like huge recovery packages. 100 FPS sunscreen. or just the flat out no to society, eh? Just like a, oh nah, I'm not going out. I just want this to fucking hurry up and end. Look at that excellent regen, 80 bill. That's what I really need to actually work on is my regen. Because I figured out in Dissonance I can get about 80q health. I could get about 80q health. I'm pretty sure it's around 80q. But my regen is only at like 42 trill. And like I need a lot more to just help out. Like just to squeeze out some more waves. I don't know realistically like how much I'm gonna need, but I know I'm gonna need like a shitload. And like in those attack dissonance ones, are you supposed to take the regen trade-off perk? Like I suppose from what I hear is that the health pool scales so high that the focus really should be on regen. So if I put like more of my effort, like that makes me think that you must have to take that perk because you want as much regen as possible, which makes sense. I'm just not sure if that's the one you're supposed to take. Protector's ultimate, tank ultimate, and plat tourney. Protector's ultimate and tank ultimate. Bro, and those things will be a cunt to, eh? Like when that protector comes in and it catches all those tanks and just draws them into your tower. Running perma black hole on its own spawn cap, no extra enemies locked in the black hole. Attack dissonance, you need CC and regen. CC and regen. What would the CC be? Use OA for your clearing? Makes sense. Oh, like you need like good CFs just so you can like help trim down with OA. Look at that cunt, he made it all the way in. Perma Black Hole stuns and CF plus makes sense. I couldn't even kill him with 300Q. With 300Q damage. Bruh. Poison Swamp stuns. Must be nice. I can't wait to get some Poison Swamp. Soon, boys. We'll get there soon. We will get there soon. Not today. Not tomorrow. But it's coming up soon, boys. It's coming up soon. And we have so much excite to get it. Just because it'll be a new toy to play around with. Really. Get ourselves a nice new toy to play around with. Oh no, my chat's playing up. Select stream. What stream do you think I want to select? Oh, this needs to hurry up and end. Hey look, my standard damage is 5Q. We're slowly getting there, boys. We're slowly getting there. I've been putting all my coins since Sunday. I pulled them like out of labs, meaning like I'm not doing any expensive labs at the moment. And I just slammed it all into workshop. And it's actually felt really good. Like every day being able to purchase something. Like rather than just like not doing anything and just let it get sucked into labs. But we'll double back to labs, so I need a lot more into damage, and then I need a lot into HP, and then I'll probably go to labs, and then probably do utility, just like a constant like motion in that. But it doesn't matter like where it goes, because like if I do a little stint, like especially for like dissonance and that, and I just do a respec, we're up, boys. We're fucking up. We're up. At which level do you have CF plus? If it's for me, mine's at CF4. And every time I get close to like wanting more CF, somewhere around that window, I pick up more damage, and then I don't feel like I need it. So it's like this constant tug of war. But the goal is some stage to get CF7. Maybe that's something that I work towards after Poison Swamp. It's just not quite on the cards anytime soon. Not quite on the cards anytime soon. When you reckon it's better to upgrade range or multi-target? If you're referring to the chance. So what I'll do if I was you is it might feel a little bit off. But this tab here, I would probably just leave it. And I would probably focus more on this tab. And what I'd be aiming for is defense and defense absolute and thorns. Just these three. And I'll be pumping these up. And you can get quite far with that. So the upgrades that you get in here, they've got extremely long legs in the race. But this tab here will give you the fastest results for where you're at in the game, which is tier 1. So I'd be upgrading defense absolute, defense percent, and thorn damage. And you should be pretty comfortable with rolling thorns at like 33% to, I don't know, I want to say like 66%, or there's something like that, somewhere around that 60% window. And then outside of that, my defenses would just be that, and I would be aiming to just sponge the incoming enemies instead of like trying to kill them. I'll just be trying to out survive them. This Thorns is like a reflect. Think about it like reflect, and you're just reflecting the damage that's incoming onto you. And so you'd a good strat would be just to run like a full defensive build, and the name of the game is just clock up as many waves as possible, and then that should get you to unlock a few things. I'm trying to think what is back in tier 1 as far as like the milestone unlocks, but somewhere you unlock tournament, and if you can unlock it before like the tournament ends, which is like our country lunchtime tomorrow, then just try to jump in and just try to get anything that you can, so at least like you're placing something. Because even though it's really good to get like a really good placement in tournament and that, just participating is the main thing, because it's a slow burn and it's the gains that you acquire over time, not necessarily like the how fast can you get there sort of thing. Because even if you whale out on the game, it's one of those games where it still requires time. Like, so even like the whales, like they'll speed up the process for like, as far as, you know, they'll just obviously get an edge, but it still requires them to be consistently playing and running the game and stuff. Like, they are not immune to that part of the core gameplay loop, and I don't think that they want to be immune to that either, because there's like a level of satisfaction that we all get from it. So whether you're free to play or whether you whale out, and the whaling in this game isn't like a lot of games where you just can like unlimited buy packs and all that sort of stuff. It's like a time-based thing, so there's only a certain amount you can buy over a set amount of time, which I think is generally based around a month. So it's not like somebody can come and be a Chinese billionaire or be someone from Hong Kong and then just like completely max out an account. The game's not designed that way. I mean, fuck, we're still hanging in there. What's that from? Is that just from luck? How do we go from wanting this run to hurry up and end to it's one of the better runs? Must be the anticipation of the motorboats. All the boys clawing at their teeth like this, hitting on their nails, waiting for the motorboats. Second Wind Mastery will solve a lot of your problems. I know, bro. I really want Second Wind Mastery. 10x regen, boys. We will be up, because if my regen is like 40 T, we'll go to 400 T, bro. We'll be loving it if we get that. But I just feel like I will be loving it more if I get the coins mastery first. It's definitely on the cards. It's definitely in the peripheral, and it's definitely in the timeline. I just need to hurry up and get these other things, because I'm every day that I haven't had the coin mastery, it's just gains on the floor. Like, I'm hoping to get coin mastery, and I'm hoping to get extra orb mastery and finish it up at like 65 T an hour once those are finished. 65 T an hour, boys. I'll be loving it. Is that what I calculated out today? Where's the fucking calculator, Peter? Focus. I'll put my phone. So let's say that if we do really good and we get 80% of things are tagged by orbs, 0.12, so 43, there it is, boys. So 43 times 1.3 equals 55 times 1.12. So about like somewhere in the mid 60s, I'm hoping, after I finish those masteries, and that's a huge jump. That is huge. And if we get anything more than that, I will be happy too. Well, that was interesting. We just did okay there, out of nowhere. So what did I want to try? What did I want to try, Peter? What were we talking about? What was I talking about? Put this fucker in. Is that all I was talking about? What did I pull out? I'm gonna leave Death Ray out. I want more shit to bounce with. Bro, what cards am I missing, boys? Got Death Ray out. Wave Accelerator. Urgh. So do I just have a one flex slot? Let's fucking put health in, eh? Regen. Then go like this, then go like that, and then go max, and go like that. We try that, boys. 10 gems. Alright, let's see how much health we get now. I'm not gonna run fucking what's call it. I'm not going for more black hole uptime, even though I did see a couple protectors there and it came in super handy. It definitely came in handy, so I'm not complaining at all. I just want to try something else. When I line up my inner landmines, it's so hard to see that the range. I think it's about 72. It sits right on that range line. I'm gonna go 80. I'm gonna roll with 80. Whoa, Cloudphone is lagging, boys. Try 260. Maybe that shockwave's a little bit big. Yeah, that shockwave might be a little bit big. Probably doesn't help that I need fucking glasses and I can't see. So many first left the tower for me. The best is yet to come. CF plus 7 before Poison Swamp. You might get 2 stuns instead of 1. CF7 before 2 Poison Swamps. Is that the formula? If I whale out fully, I buy myself 2 months of progress roughly. Yes, that's probably a good way to put it. That's about the measurement, roughly. And even more if you're at an earlier stage of the game, of course. Armor mod maxing. Wouldn't be a click into GT Plus more profitable for you than Coin Mastery? At least at the stone costs are kind of low still. There's an argument to make it to get your labs under your belt. For me, I've never had a click in Coin Mastery in GT Plus. The highest click I've ever got was, it gave me about 20%. So I think at this, going off mine, like where I'm at, and there's a number of, you guys know, there's a number of factors that go into it, but the biggest thing is like how are you contributing to that GT combo, the Golden Tower combo. But 20% is the highest that I've ever returned from a click. And that sort of stuff's good when it's like 600 stones, 700 stones, or whatever. But I think my next click in GT, I think it's getting up there. So I think the Coin Plus is now past that gap. I'll actually have to check. Actually, I'll fucking check now, boys. Because now I can't stop thinking about it. See what my next GT Plus is. 1100. So it's only 100 stones off. And if I'm going on off my history, but the way that I understand it is that it ramps up. Like it's kind of like a curve. I don't know. Maybe I'm right or maybe I'm wrong. So hopefully the next click in it, I get more than like 15 or 20%. And that's kind of like where I'm predicting it. I haven't really looked up a bunch of shit to figure it out. But it's basically the same price as the coins. So I'm going out on a limb. I'm going out on a limb that it's going to edge it out. So I think there's somewhere in there where there's the breakpoints. And I think we're at the breakpoint for Coin Plus. And then I have to figure out slotting in the orb, extra orb, which I'm assuming is just straight after the Coin Plus. And then I need to take GT to GT11. Oh, it's going to be a painful experience, but like after these last econ things that I'm doing, potentially going to a 50-second sync. I'm just going to sit on the fence with that one because that's super expensive. But then after that, then I'm probably going to look at considering going for CC. And then like in between CC, sprinkle in Spotlight and get a much better angle. Get rid of some of this downtime. And that should give the tiniest econ benefit. But a majority of the benefit, as you guys know, will be these fucking 22-inch arms, boys. What about Peter? Peter the Game Freak. Is he 22-inch arms and has he got big yoke chest? Traps that touch his ears. What do you get when you get 8,000 waves in Legends, boys? What's 8,000 waves in Legends with? It's a fucking 22-inch dick. Oh, 8,000 waves in Legends. I mean, 8,000 waves in T21. It's a fucking 22-inch dick, boys. Good thing for stuff earlier. I was about to play the tower attack rather than tower defense. Definitely, it's for quite a large portion of the earlier game, focusing on the defense tab nets you faster results. So I'd say for the coins that you earn and run, focus on the defense tab. For the gems that you earn in game, assuming you intend to buy the ad pack, that should just be like a minimum. Consider buying the ad pack, the free ads where you just tap it, as like the purchase, the out of box price for the game. And then if you decide to buy the other things in the shop, that's completely up to you. But the gems that you earn in game, you should be focusing on not this tab. You should try to pump all of it into unlocking all of these labs, there's 5 of them, as fast as humanly possible. Now these later ones are quite expensive, but it's probably one of the first big milestones you'll get in the game. Will be getting your 5th lab slot. The next big milestone that you probably get in the game will be maxing out the lab for game speed. Because it goes without saying that the faster the game speed, the more efficient it's running, and it's just clocking up faster. Faster and faster and faster and faster. So maxing that lab will also be will also be a great milestone for your account. So it's kind of like, if you imagine it like a snowball, that the sooner you get something, the larger that something grows. So say, for example, if you found a way to double your coins, say you're on day 1 and by day 2 you found a way how to double your coins, and then every day afterwards it went up by 20%, that started at day 2. Now, if you were, let's say we use the same sort of analogy, well, if you started the game on day 1 and you didn't get the double coins till day 2, and you got day 10, and you got 20% after that, it's starting at that day 10 point. So the sooner you're getting everything, the better. Now, if you're using that same sort of snowballing mentality, focusing on getting your fifth lab slot, so you can always have 5 labs running, the more you're going to thank yourself later. And the faster you can get the game speed up. It does get a little bit pricey, some of those labs, relative to the stage of the game where you're at, but the faster you can get that 5 times labs game speed, then just the faster you're chewing through the waves, the more, the more coins you're generating and everything like that. So that should be your focus for gems. And after that, after you get your 5th lab slot, then you should get a couple card slots, pick up some cards, that sorts of thing. Mashed Potato making a 50Q a minute on tier 15 was kind of brutal to see. 50Q a minute. I just celebrated a Q an hour a week ago. Bro, I've seen some accounts, bro, like, I was like just started tier 17, and I've seen some people, in tier 15 and stuff getting like stupid dumb money. I was like, holy shit. These guys are absolutely cracked. Alright, Sab, and then we should be overcharged next. And we'll see what RNG we get on the overcharge. But we should be, after the next update, we should be able to directly target them. We just have to face that on death effect, which is pretty rude. But it is what it is. Boys, we're not going to cry over spilt milk. We're not going to do that, eh, son?
No, hell no.
Hell no. Go, son, give them a flex. Don't get too close. I don't want to get sick. Just shove your bicycle. Nah, come over here. Come over here. And just pop those 22-inch arms in the frame. Can you see it over there? They can't see that. They're like, eh. So fucking, there's some spotlight arms, boys. And let's see some spotlight arms. Yeah, big guy. All good? How you feeling? Sick as. Oh, he took my Chronofield, the dog. Alright, it's back up now, boys. It's back up. I mean, should I be turning Black Hole off? Or do we want it to catch the Protector? Oh, he fucking smashed that cunt. How do we do that? That's what I'm talking about, boys. Like, what is that? How come sometimes they instantly vaporize and then sometimes they don't? I don't fucking know. I don't know this game. I don't know the wonky code in this game. Alright, we got another one coming around 1100, eh? And then another one a little bit later. So here's the one at 1100. See, we killed that one. Oh, we death-defied off him too. See, how do you even tell what's going on in this game? Oh, he dropped my spotlight. No, we're back, boys. We're back. We're up. He was on GT plus 12? Is that what we're in for, Mr. Flipstar? Bro, is that what we're in for? GT plus 12. And we're just going to be shredding. What's your lifetime coins? What's mine? 30Q. Oh, is this the part where you say I'm at 595 big S? What to buy first, generator or armor assist? Thinking of armor to get more inner landmine stuns for tournament. What to buy first? So I'm assuming that you have core assist. I suppose the big question would be, do you play EHP or do you play glass cannon or damage focus? Are you health focus? Or if you're damage focus, and like, bro, heaps of people say triangle first. I'm not a believer in triangle first. I'm a full believer in diamond first, core assist first, because you get an econ jump anyway from getting single target damage. If you're a EHP player, fuck, I don't even know. What would they use, boys? Oh, we killed that guy too. What's going on, boys? We're fucking up. We're up. We got 2 defenses left. What would an EHP use? So they go Prim C, probably Sharp Fortitude. I mean, it could go like OA assist, but then you need like heavy investment into it, so that's like a bit of a long-winded adventure. I'm thinking, what triangle would they use? I'm assuming for the triangle they would use like G-Comp, BHD kind of combination. I suppose you got to focus on 22. Fuck, I don't even know what they use. Spotlight plus arms. Spotlight plus arms, boys. Spotlight plus arms. Need some more econ. I'm actually about to go play again in the morning. Have a good stream. Thanks for stopping in, brother. I'll see you in the morning, bro. I'll see you in the morning. Welcome to the tower, Peter says. Bro, I actually downloaded it, bro. Like, took one look at it and was like, oh, that's buzzy. What's it called? Boom, pulls up the app store, downloads it. Actually plays it, and then actually shows up on stream and throws us a dono. Throws us a dono. So he's worked at my work for quite a while, actually. And we've been training him outside of the department that he normally works in. And the job that he's actually working, the product, once we get our licensing, I'm pretty sure we can get $7 to $10 a kilo, and I should be able to get a ton out of that room. And it's like basically only takes 2 operators, one on one side of a room and one on the other side. So it's bloody good bread, boys. Come on, please kill him. Death-defy, please kill him. No, not enough juice. Not enough juice, boys. I play hybrid and got core. Oh, bro, if you got core. See, this is another one, boys. Like, yes, triangle's me. But I'm not gonna lie. I like, when I got triangle, when I got generator, I was like, man, this is cool. Bit of flexibility in tournament. You know, bit of a mold. increase in econ, and it is a pretty like okay increase in econ. But when I got armor assist, I was like, we're fucking up. Like, we are up, boys. Like, this is fucking run dun 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 dun. You know that one in the back of the Falcon? Run dun 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 dun. When the boys are getting loose, or bum 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 bum. Bro, that's what I was like when I got like as soon as I got armor assist, bro, it was game over. Like real time, game over. Bro, I had in a landmine, could roll glass cannon. Like, bro, we were up. So like I was like space displacer main, ACP assist. And then eventually got strong enough to swap it around. And then eventually become not strong enough that I needed to swap to OA. So that's like the reason. Like I've been asked a few times, like, what did you need to swap to OA? And the swap to OA came from didn't have enough damage to carry on, to keep progressing. And it was a cheap form of damage. And so that brought on my transition to OA. I couldn't get enough to keep killing things for the scaling of where I was, and I've kind of never been back since. I feel like we're going to get a grubby Ray come in and I can make work out of us. I'm also considering if at this stage of the game, this is when I should put in Death Ray. Like, if we run into if I get chipped and lose my wall, I'm instantly putting Death Ray on. Oh, no. Not the commander. Oh, no, boys. No. And that was just shotgun straight to our face. Fucking cunt. I think we should probably put Death Ray in. Why have I got regen in? Ugh. Alright. Put that in. Because I think it's somewhere around the 1300 wave mark. I don't have enough source to kind of carry on. And it's just about fucking clawing and surviving. That's a real hard one, John. The boys might be able to recommend. Most people will say triangle first, and people will swear like triangle above everything. But I had the most enjoyment when I actually got the armor assist, to be honest. Always the best in slot as it scales infinitely. Best run yet. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't focus. I told you, Peter. This is what happens when we don't focus. Wow, what about the little young lad from work? Top man. And all the boys know, like the tower is precedence over everything. Like towers before everything. So like when they find out, like even though they don't play the tower, but when they find out that he downloaded it, jumped in live, and then kept playing it, and he's gonna play some more in the morning when he gets up before work, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy's gonna get treated. He's gonna get to do whatever he wants. He's gonna go, oh, I don't really like this job. Can I go on this job? Yeah, bro. Whatever you want, my man. Whatever you want. Ah, he didn't even apply for the... Oh, he hasn't even unlocked guilds. Best run yet. On accident. Nah, never accident, boys. Always on purpose. We got pretty lucky with the Death Defies, though. Where is it? Why is it all the way down here now, Uncle Fuds? 5? Not bad. The teacher's pet. Definitely gonna be the teacher's pet. Definitely gonna be the teacher's pet. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I reckon. I mean, like, I think I talked about it in one of the streams. It's like you be super, like, if you love someone, like it's a good friend, and you know that they have like some type of addictive personality or something. Bro, I swear you would never refer this game to them. You're like, bro, this game will fuck your life up. It's a great game, boys, but it'll fuck your life up. Before you know it, you'll be streaming. Before you know it, you'll be posting videos, talking shit, begging your wife for 10 cents motorboats. She was like this. She was like, your fucking motorboat. Oh no, get the protector. Yes. Run, dun, 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 dun. You know they invented that in Aussie? Probably about 3 streets away from where Peter lives. The boys and the Holdens and the Falcons. Run, dun, 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 dun. Run, dun, 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 dun. Before you know it, you'll be giving the motorboats for stone packs. Before you know it, you'll be giving motorboats for stone packs. You'll be standing on the corner, flipping a sign. Like one of those ones, where they're flipping signs and they're like trick-ass with it. You'll be flipping the sign, Trades stone packs for motorboats, boys. Stone packs for motorboats. Oh, what was that? It was a Ray, you dog. Okay, 1370. So we just created a little bit of space between XL Daily's dad, Kevin. Who's the campers down the bottom? Where did Peter go? Fuck's sakes, Peter. Look at him. Fucked, actually really close, Super close. These two having bum sex up the top. Not the Kingswood. Run, dun, 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 dun. Nice, man. Good placement. Expiry. Thanks. That was pretty random. I wasn't really expecting. I laughed my ass off if I saw a guy with a donation sign to buy a stone pack. That might be the new me, mate. It'll be like the thumbnail. It'll be the thumbnail, bro. You should have seen the boys at work, bro. So the boys at work in another department, they take like the carcass out of these hooks. You know, they're kind of like hooks and that. And the boys full on stitched me, and set me up when they send it back to our side of the department. And here I was blaming my guys. So like I seen it and I was like straight away blood boiling. Like I'm in the office like this. I'm going deep into fucking bullshit. I'm like already, like temperature's already rising in my brain like this. And then I look out the window and then I see something that, I don't know, it's not how we normally run things, and I see it, and then straight away, like, my temperature's here, and it just goes, boom, skyrockets, instant, like, it's like, instant, like, yeah, like, instant, like, straight away, bro, Super Saiyan, bro, boom, gold hair, but not even gold hair, bro, like, gold ball head, like Krillin, straight away, raging. Bro, then what made it worse is I was like in full-fledged rage. Go flying out there. You fucking start losing it. And I go, I'm a full-fledged rage. Like ripping into my guys. Get the fuck out there and you fuck come here. Like, get the fucking shit out. What the fuck out to like full losing it. And then Bro, and then XL Daily photoshops me and puts me in this image. Holding the problem that he gave to my department. And I check I full lost it at my guys, and I just come back like fucking surrounded by fucking morons, you fucking cunts, like full blood boiling, like eyes dilated, like full have adrenaline dumpy, and then the email goes ping, and then it's XL Daily, and he's photoshopped me. And he's put my face carrying the problem that he created for me. You fucking cunt. And I looked at it and I couldn't even laugh. I was so mad because, like, not only was I mad at the situation, but now I'm mad that I got mad at my people thinking that they caused it. So I thought that these guys tried to cut a corner and were being lazy and created a situation that they shouldn't have. And then I was like thinking, I can't believe yous are that fucking dumb to do that and risk getting us in trouble, only to find it wasn't fucking them. And I see the scene, but I'm not apologizing, bro. Like, fuck, I'm apologizing. I was just gonna stand on 10 toes. I'm gonna stand on business and actually double down on it tomorrow when I see them again. Go, remember when you fucked that up? Because that's just how we roll. We never apologize. We never apologize to the minions. We die with the lie. We roll with it and we die with the lie. We never fucking apologize to these cunts. If anything, even though they didn't cause it, tomorrow when we turn up, we'll punish them. We'll punish them. Everyone except for the bro that jumped in chat and threw us the dono for the motorboats. We won't punish him. He's getting a promotion. The bro, so we changed like you wear like hats. So you got different coloured hats, and it's all like compliancy work shit. But everyone has to be identified in specific ways so that things are compliant and all that sort of shit. And like all the guys are like in white hats, and then like all of the supervisors they wear like red hats, and that's how you know it's a foreman. And straight away, bro, tomorrow I'm gonna rip off his white hat. I'm gonna slam a red hat. He's one of us boys. He's on the dark. He plays the tower. He's on the dark side now, boys. He's on the dark side. You know what? I had this company. I think they're actually coming. Tomorrow. So it's one of our sister companies. So it's like we own it, but it's not under our umbrella. But at the end of the day, it's the same fucking company. You guys know how it all works, taxes and all that sort of shit. But it's the same company, and they sent a couple fellas up. So they sent it a couple times. So this guy took over the plant. I don't think it was so much of a restructure. I just think like the other dude moved on to something else, and then this other guy took over. And so they came up and met me, and they weren't there specifically to meet me. They were just here. They were coming to the site to just check out a few things. And me and old matey. What the fuck's wrong here? Landmine radius. Why does that look like that? But me and the guy that that ran that plant, and it's a pretty big plant, it's bigger than ours, we hit it off pretty well. Like he wanted to scissor system me so much that the next day he actually sent like his whole crew. He sent all of his team up to come catch up with me and take them through a walk and everything like that. Show them how we do it. Show them why we're the fucking toughest cunts. And I can't remember where I was going with that. Fuck, mind blank. That's why I can't focus on two things at once. Got this other plant. Fuck, I fully just mind blanked there. Well, anyway, they're coming to visit tomorrow. So we'll see where that gets us. Oh, that's right. Fucking hell. So they come to visit, and then they send like another crew a couple months later, and they were looking for various things. So one person was specifically focusing on how we clean the sheep and everything like that, and another guy was focusing on packaging. So we went through, so with the keeping in mind about the hats and that, so when I was taking them through production, and a lot of people don't get my sense of humor. Like Kiwis obviously, and Australian and English people get it more than, like, let's say other countries overseas. But even the humor can be so dark, or can go so off track, that even sometimes Kiwis don't know whether we're serious. Like we're super cheeky at our plant. Some other plants are just super miserable. But I had this dude, and they were asking about packaging and stuff, and I said they said, oh, we're noticing like the hats in that. So what's the rule with the hats? So I say, anybody that has a red hat is one of my team. So those are my boys, and that's who I look after. I look after my team. And they said, so the white hats, the people with the white hats, are they just operators? I said, yeah, they're just operators. And I said, what about the people with the blue hats? I was like, the blue hats? She said, yeah. What about the people with the blue hats? What's the significance of that? I said, the blue hats for the immigrants. They go, eh? Yeah, so the blue hats for the immigrants and the visa workers. Why do you identify them separately? Are they just operators? Yeah, they're just operators, but they're immigrants. But why do you identify them separately? So they always know that they're beneath us. They sit there and look like, and then look at each other and like, wait a minute. So that they go, nah, just fucking with you. We actually run out of white ones, and it was like, it was a mistaken order, and it was all we had, so we got to just use them all. And they were like, oh fuck. I'm sitting there like, oh my god, like what? What type of barbaric bullshit is what type of the 1980 kind of bullshit is going on here? But that's the sort of cheeky shit. That's the cheeky shit we love and enjoy. But yeah, some people don't get it. I get myself in heaps of trouble though. I get myself in heaps of trouble because I just do it too much. Like the switch doesn't turn off. The switch is always on. Because like the way I say it, and I always get told off because I get told like, fuck man, you need to be more professional. Like fucking hell, grow up. But like the way I see it is like, and I'm probably seeing it the wrong way, but like I see it as like, I don't care. I'm never gonna see these cunts again. Like what the fuck does it mean? And I always like learned that from my missus old man. Like when I was struggling with a few things like with work and that, and he always told me like the key is so he asked me, it was like, well, what's the hardest part? And I said, dealing with my mates. And he goes, what, you can't deal with them? And I said, nah, I fucking deal with them. Like I deal with them because it's my job to, but it's always a struggle. And then he says to me, do you sleep with them? And I was like, hey, I'm not gay. Hey, I go out with your daughter. What are you talking about? I've got kids. He goes, well, at the end of the day, if you don't sleep next to them, then what the fuck do you care about what they think about you? Or if they've got a problem, fuck them. That's their problem. And then it kind of like resonated with me, and it just stuck with me like that whole way. And that's something that I try my hardest to teach my team. And it's easy for some people and harder for any. But like that's just like how I kind of that's just kind of how I stick to my guns. And I've just rolled like that for the longest time. And it seems to work. You're just like, fuck him, bro. I'm not gonna see him again. But the problem is like with the job that I have, and same like XL Daily, the problem is we are gonna see them again. So that's why I always get growlings. So it's like, oh fuck, like we have to do shit with people. We have to take them through fucking tours and give them information and that. And I can't help but being a cheeky little cunt. And then I always know that, like, I look at my boss, and my boss always gives me this look, like, every time I open my mouth, like, don't say something fucking stupid. Like, you're gonna say something fucking... But I tell you what, bro, like, we had this group come through. So, what it is like an outfit, like, student... is it student visas or whatever the fuck it is, and they send these rich ass cunts from overseas, and they send their kids to the high schools, and they pay the high schools to house them, and they pay shitloads of money, and the schools are just farming out these foreign kids. Like, most of them are from like Asia and that sort of shit, and they send them over. Well, the recruitment agencies that go to these high schools, because there's a certain amount that's allowed in each year, and the recruitment agencies, they travel around to all these different areas. Now, one weird thing that was jacked up from the council was to take this recruitment agency for these kids to go to high school, and they brought them to our work, and they were like Korean or something like that. They were something, and we got one. There's two groups, so there's a bus, and they're splitting them up into two groups. We're going to split the groups out, so everybody grabs a group, and we've got to loop them through through all the plants and make sure that they're safe. You know, they're not going to get hurt by any machinery, you know, whatever. So the first thing I do is I go and like jump online. Like, I was like, how the fuck do you say hello in these stupid cunts language? Boom, gives me the answer. So everybody's like in the middle of the thing, and they're like, oh yeah, and this is XL Daily. He runs the freezers, and he does all the logistics for this plant. And they're all like, you know, like doing that. They're like, oh, yeah. Like, bro, not a lick of English, bro. Like, not a lick of English. And they were like, like doing like that. And then there's that one person in the corner, like, mama, and mama, and they're all like, nice. And then it like comes around to me, and then it's like, and then this is all clouded, and he runs the toughest fucking department in NZ. And then I pop out and I say, Annyeonghaseyo, and they're all like, Annyeonghaseyo. It's all from Google. How the fuck do you say hello in these gay cunts language? Oh, here it is. Annyeonghaseyo. And they're all like, hey. Bro, so I get my group, bro. And you know, you go to XL Dailies, bro, and it's like, if you put it in an equivalent of the Game of Thrones, XL Dailies department is like the Night's Watch at Castle Black. It's cold, they're in bomber jackets, they're sitting there waiting, looking over the wall like that, waiting for the White Walkers to come. It's fucking freezing. And then you come over to my side, the toughest place. And you come over to my side, and like, obviously it's a slaughter floor, so there's a whole bunch of slaughtering going on. Now, it's not for the faint-hearted, bro, and it's especially not for the faint-hearted for a whole, like, 40 people from a recruitment agency. Like, bro, they are not seasoned for that shit, boys. So the crew come through, and I get my crew, and I can't talk to them. And I'm struggling to talk to the guy who's trying to yell out, and you know, like that sort of shit. And it's too much. So I'm like, fuck it, leave it up to me, cunt. I'll do it. And what I'll do is I'll just translate into like, I'll do like charades, you're like, over here, cut, and they're all like, now they know what I'm saying. But there was like one person in particular that, like, I take it to the part where we begin the process, and I'm like, Brian straight away, it's like that, covering the eyes, going like that, start crying. Oh fuck, what are you doing here, bro? If you're gonna cry, go on, someone take her out, whatever. And then we start moving down the line, and I look at, and then they like split off, and they're in their own little bundle. So like, let's say there's 10 of us. Where are we? Where's the camera? Just say there's 10 of us like here. Well, they're in their own little bundle, and they're not feeling it at all, like at all. So we start going through the process, and we're moving down the line, and then we get to the evisceration part of the process, which is like the removal for where we check the organs and stuff for diseases. It's, standard shit. How do you turn it into a piece of meat that goes on your plate? So we get to that part, and then I see them start blocking their nose, and they're like that. They're like, oh, like, and I was like, 1,000% these cunts are gonna throw up. So I run over to them, and I try not to look, and I run over to them, and I go, and I'm doing in charades, and I'm going like this. I'm doing in charades, and I'm going like that. And then I'm like, looking at them, and I'm like that, bro. And this chick just goes, spews everywhere. And the funniest thing is, every cunt's like so barbaric that everyone's like, yeah! Like, imagine like 60 motherfuckers, like as primitive as the work that they're doing, like, like start, like everyone's, like, bro, it's so primitive, like it's so fucking primitive, bro, that like, I remember we had someone pass through, and they were causing like a bit of problems. I can't remember what the fuck they were. It's like someone from the government or something, and we're coming down and writing all the problems like this. So like walking through, like, oh yeah, writing all the problems, bro. And like the whole chain were like all looking at each other like, the fuck is this bitch doing, bro? And then all just start aping out, like full on chimping out, like hanging off the equipment, like like. Like kicking, like full jumping out. And this bitch is like, oh my god, like once those cunts are fucked, like fucking running away. Like that sort of shit. Like I knew I had a target, bro. And like that's why I get in trouble, because they're like, bro, you need to fucking be a professional, you fucking idiot. Just like trying to make her, and she's like and then everyone's like boom 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 boom, like all the time, bro. Like we had this warden, bro. This warden is like 6.5 foot. You know how I told you guys we wear the hats and we have the coloured hats? He gets his own custom hat, like a custom hard hat. He's like 68 years old, bro. Like the marshmallow, the real marshmallow warlord, bro. The toughest cunt I know. The real marshmallow warlord. Like my first introduction to him was him calling me the N-bomb. And I was like, fuck, I was like still in my teens, and I was like looking at him like, god damn, bro, you can't say that to me. What the fuck? And I'm like looking around, and like nobody's saying anything, and I was like, damn, is this normal, bro? This guy used to hit us. Like, you do your job wrong, you run up and grab the first thing that he can that's there, I'll wrap it around your fucking ears. Do your fucking job. Well, this cunt, one day he turns up, must have spent all his money on the horses, lost all his money on the gambling for module horses, and he turns up, and he's like raging, bro, like right off the rip. Looks like he's hungover, blew all his fucking money, and he's raging, and he starts ripping into this cunt. Like, first person he sees, you fucking cunt, come here, you fucking piece of, and he's like losing it, bro, and then goes, boom, drops on the ground. It was so funny, the whole chain, yeah, everyone's yeah, start throwing water and shit around there, yeah, and then, oh, Oh shit, he's fucking dead, eh? Oh fuck. This guy's had a stroke, eh? Everyone's celebrating. Like they get everything they can, they bang it on all the equipment, boom, 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 boom. Like in a stadium, everyone's like celebrating. This cunt's had a fucking stroke, eh? Fuck's sakes, boys. Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell. Fuck. Fucking primitive shit there. Armor mods have nothing in them, Clouded. Crutchco. Finally Test 17 unlock. Echo Labs unlock. Huge change. Can't wait for the gains. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations. It's great. We're back to the stories. Pitapi cannot relate to the humor. Pitapi struggles sometimes. I love to see a slaughterhouse tour by the Shrades. Bro, it's like, I do it all the time because there's heaps of people. Bro, the like funniest one is I had these like Spanish guys there. And they flew all the way to do these loop around these New Zealand plants to get some tips. And how we're exporting and how we get shelf life and all this sort of shit. And they come down to this part and it's where we do like the stomachs and all that. And I call it green gold. And I said to him, we want to look at the green gold. And he goes, Gringo? I was like, yeah, green gold. He's like, Gringo? Looks to his other mate and he goes, did he just call us gringos? And then I'm like, so now I'll just join in. Oh, well, fuck you then. Yeah, bro, come to the gringos. They're like, gringo? Bro, what's... Like, fucking hell. And then my boss is there and he's like, nah, he didn't say that. He said, green gold. Hey, didn't you? Nah, I said gringo. Hurry up, you fucking gringos. You want to have a look at what? We're going to sit here fucking around. Oh, yes, I always get growlings. Always get growlings from my boss. Been too bloody immature. But fuck it, eh? You're not going to see these cunts again. But yeah, I got these Wellington guys coming back tomorrow. I don't know who. Oh, they're coming to look at something. Always take them through. The boys generally, generally do good. They know the vibe when it's like, when you get someone that could potentially be money, like a potential customer, do a good job. Be nice and clean at your job, whatever. Watch somebody have a heart attack or something. Sit there and laugh. But like one of the worst ones that they had was, so this dude was doing something and I was like working on the chain and I like looked and I seen this guy, because your like mind drifts off because you're doing the same thing. I like look and I see this guy. And then I go back to do my job and I look and I can't see this guy. And the job that he's doing, if he fucks it up, the entire chain and the processing stops. But I look and I can't see him. And I'm like, and in my head, I'm like mentally counting down because I know the whole thing off by heart. So like, I know that he's got 15 seconds. And if he's not there doing his job, it can stop the whole chain and we're going to be there all day. So I'm like looking, and then I'm like looking down the line because it's like one big line like that. It's like one big line. I'm like looking down the line to see if I can see him, and I'm like, where the fuck is this cunt gone? I'm still working, doing my job. I'm like looking down the line. I'm like, I can't fucking see this cunt. So I loop back around because your job kind of goes in a cycle and you're kind of like looping back around. And I finish my carcass and I loop around. I see this cunt's on the ground, dead as, bro. Like pale white. He's black as, but he's pale white. His body's like that. Like he's like that. Not moving, nothing. Fucking dead as. So when they do the investigation into what happened to this dude, they got me. They got to check the cameras and shit. So they check the camera to see what's happened to him. And then like I get pulled up from my boss like a week or two later because they put it up on the big screen. They got everybody there watching to do the investigation about what happened, and you got me on the footage working like this, cutting up my fucking thing, going like this, looking down, then like this, look down, see some cunt fucking dead on the ground, and like walk up to him. So like this is like on the footage. Walk up to him, look at him while I'm sharpening my knife, look at him, and then go back to doing my carcass. Go back to doing my next carcass. And this cunt's like that, eh? And it's like, just go back to doing my job. Like, oh, and then they reckon like, yeah, and the worst part is, not only did you go over, look at him, see his dead carcass, and then opt to sharpen up your knife, and then go back to your next carcass that you do. Not only did you do that, but then as you're working, you're not looking at your carcass, and you're just staring at his dead. I was like, dude, I thought he was dead. They're like, well, we don't know what happened, and he could have been. I was like, when I looked at him, bro, that motherfucker looked dead. He was like this. I ain't touching that, because whatever you touched that killed you, I'm not touching you and dying in this fucking shithole too. Why the fuck would I want to do that? So just leave old mate. Just leave old mate to be parked up, and, you know, say your blessings, and, you know, ta-da-da-da. But like, yeah, well, you fucking just were like cutting up your next fucking carcass, but you're sitting there just watching his dead body. I was trying to see whether he was still dead. Bro, he was like that, pale as. Bro, his eyes weren't blinking, his mouth wasn't moving, he fucking parked up like that. So I was just watching, you know, just still do my job, throw my fucking shit over there, grab that, pull that out, still do my job. I'm just gonna watch to see if he moves. But he didn't move. So now I'm definitely not touching. It wasn't until like somebody else walked in and goes, holy shit, run over. Oh, here we go. Here's the responsible one. Oh, the old goody two shoes coming to save the day. I just sit there fucking looking at it. I'm not touching that. Dude is parked up and fuck standing over the poor guy while sharpening the knife as well. Bro, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. The first thing that went through my head is, oh, that cunt's dead. Oh, I'm not touching him. Because if he's dead, I'm not touching him. And if he died from something, I'm not touching him and dying from the same thing. And then the next thing in my head was, don't let the chain stop, because I still want to go home early today. So just keep going back to my car. But then the worst part is they had to watch that over and over again. And obviously they have to ID everybody in the scenario so they can like do the investigation for it. And then I get, so like, they're like, all eyes were on me, like, bro, you fucking knew. You just went and watched him. I didn't watch him die, he was already died. Turns out he had something, like he had heat stroke, passed out, because it's hot as fuck in there. He passed out, dropped on the ground, cracked his head. And then because he cracked his head, he was concussed out. So he wasn't actually dead, boys. Wasn't actually dead. He was just having a nap. He was just having a nap. And we got plenty of more wild stories. I got more wild stories than you can think of. But a lot of the stuff, fortunately, due to terms and conditions, we're probably not allowed to say it out loud. Probably not allowed to say it out loud, boys. But, gentlemen, assuming I've set everything up properly, which it looks like we have, it's about time to wrap it up for bed. So we had a lovely little surprise there. Look at this guy still going, eh? Oh, fucking Peter, eh? Peter. But gents, this has been absolutely awesome. Cul-de-sac says you're savage. Bro, I wish I could say some of the savage shit, but shit's just getting started, bro. Like, we couldn't even go close to, you know, without getting the channel either banned or demonetized and that. But I wish I could share a lot of the yarns, because there's so many, bro. I've seen people get sliced open, punch-ons, fuck, so much fucking shit. But I seen a guy get his ass cheek fucking flayed like a lightsaber. Like, this dude was like that and just went whammo, just straight down his ass cheek, carved it from his fucking like a woboof, because this dude was too fat and he didn't like the way how that guy moved. Like, all sorts of fucking shit. You guys can imagine. You know, you don't discriminate in that sort of workforce. You don't discriminate in that sort of workforce. You take whatever you take. Whether they got gang tats sprayed all over their face, or whether they're somebody who's a hard-working visa worker. That's what makes the industry unique. It's the good and the bad of the industry. But you probably meet some of the funniest people you know, and you probably meet some of the goodest cunts that you know. And then the rest of them, we put them in the blue hats to always remind them that they're beneath us. They don't put your name on your equipment, put numbers on your equipment to remind you that you're always just a number and you're replaceable. So you either got the hat to show whether you're an immigrant, or you're just a number boy who's got to get replaced. No, but all the plants are different. They all operate completely different, and it all comes down to who are all the senior members, and you know, they all got their own sort of different flow. And like most things in life, you just try to turn honey into shit, and you just try to just get the best outcome out of the situation, and so on and so forth. And it's kind of one of those ones, you know, whether your entertainment for the week is making someone spew up because it's funny, or laughing at someone when they're having a stroke. You know, if that's what gets you through, boys, that's what gets you through. But like, that sort of behavior and that sort of mob mentality is what generates like a really harsh culture. You know, the culture's extremely harsh. Ain't nobody fucking around with soft cunts. Like, nobody's there to fuck around with those soft cunts. But with that being said, boys, Peter, good stream. Cheers, bro. JR, my man. But gents, a little bit of a sneak peek. Me and JR do have a video coming out. It is scheduled to be released this Saturday. So definitely check that out. If you're over in the States, it'll be Saturday in the morning for you. If you're over here in the Southern Hemisphere or similar time zone, it will be around midnight my time. So if you're like on the east coast of Aussie, 2 hours behind that, 10 o'clock. If you're over Western Australia, 8 o'clock at night. But yeah, definitely go check it out. We've got a bit of a video for you guys. I actually did check it out once I finished up and I uploaded it. JR, it was about 2 hours long, so it's just a bit of a long one. I clocked it in at 1:25, but it was actually 2 hours. Super crazy. I'm sure your kids love story time. You've got some good ones. My son calls it dad law. Like, every time like you say something and then it's like, oh yeah, well when I was a little girl we used to this, that and the third, and they're like, oh, here's the dad law. They always call it the dad law. But Taylor, Peter, JR, Cul-de-sac, Excel Daily, John, Peach Monarch, Hachu, Flipstar, McChicken Joe, Expiry. Bro, you guys are all legends. Nova, absolute legends. And thank you for always showing up for me, boys. Thank you for always showing up for me. It's about time I brush my teeth and get to bed. So, gents, if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy, fam.